Welcome to the tutorial on one of our greatest club admin features, the custom team format. This is a very fun format that allows you to do a lot of unique league and game formats. Let's take a look at some examples. We have a SoCal Interclub League pulled up here. The custom team format allows you to pick the number of players on each team. It could be 2 players, 3 players, 8, or even 20 players on a team. In the case of this interclub league, we have teams of 6, and you can also have a couple of extra subs. So looking at the Newport Beach Sports Club, they have a roster of 6, 3 male, 3 females. Niguel Heights Country Club has a roster of 8, so they have 2 subs in addition to their core 6 players. This is the custom team format. You get to choose as the organizer what you want team sizes to be. Let's take a look at the matches for custom team format. In this interclub league, we have Newport Beach versus Niguel Heights. The rules of play, which you also get to customize, show that there are 3 lines. So 2 players who are the doubles team for line 1, line 2, and line 3. It looks like you play 2 games against another team. So line 1, game 1, line 1, game 2. You can see Harrison and Zoe versus Justin and Lindsay. Here's line 2, Kenny and Wendy, and you record your scores. Newport Beach won the head-to-head 4-2. If we back out and go into our other team versus team match, as the players and captains head to the court to play this game, they can simply select their lineups. So Irvine Pickleball could say, our line 1 is Jonathan and Sarah. That mixed doubles pair. You could also bring in the subs. If the opposing team was missing one of their normal line 1 players, they can simply go to the reserves and say, we're going to put in Edith as well. So, very awesome feature where you can customize the size of your teams and you can pick how many sub matches there are when one team plays another. Let's take a look at another example of this. Instead of the interclub league, we have 4-player men's 4.5. This is a team league where it's a team of 4 players, all male players. So every single team has exactly 4. No subs. You've got to have 4 committed people. It could be a one-day tournament or part of a league, but this is a fun format. You go into view matches, team ace versus team smash. It would be 3 lines. Team ace can say, we're going to put Justin and Caden out, and they would play line 1 of the other team as well. You continue to select your matchups. You can add matches if you want there to be more combinations, whatever you'd like to customize it. There's another example. If the host decides that you want to be able to allow subs instead of strictly 4 players, you can go to edit teams and you can go in and add more teammates to a roster. Very cool functionality here. Now it's time to build one on our own. Let's go through an example of custom team format. For this club feature, hit create a game, pickleball. You could do it as a standard game or a league or tournament. Let's just do it as a standard game. Custom team format. Go ahead and put in a title. Put in your location, date, time, and all the other parameters, and then create the game. Click on your newly created game and use the edit teams as usual to start adding the rosters. All right, example team 1. You'll notice it suggests having 3 players to start, but you can keep on adding more and more players. So you get to pick the league. You could do teams of 3. You could invent a league where it's 8 players. 4 different lines, your best 2, your 3rd and 4th best, 5th and 6th, and 7th and 8th, and they play against another team of 8. You can get as creative as you would like. We're going to go with 2 teams as an example, but of course add as many teams as you would like for your event. Now let's go ahead and generate the matchups to look at some other customizations. When I click on view matches, the first thing we can adjust is the rules of play. This is where you get to specify how you want your league or your game to run. In my case, I have 3-person teams. I'll say each match consists of 3 games played to 21. You can also customize the name of these sub-matches. So if I want to specify that the first game is your 1 and 2 best players versus the other team's first and second best players, I'm going to label that as the actual title for my match. Second match would be the second and third. And then the third match would be the first and the third best. If you want to do this whole thing twice, you can simply add more matches. Or if you have a league where you have lots of different players on a team roster, you might need to add more matches for your team versus team. Now the players can simply select their rosters. And as they select their rosters, they're ready to play and record their scores in the boxes. So that's how this works. You can get as creative as you would like. This is very, very great for inter-club leagues. This is great for team pickleball, flexible team formats, whatever you would like to do. The custom team format is a great option. Thanks so much for tuning in.